If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Where your fear is, there is your task. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. You are what you do not, what you say you'll do. Children learn by an adult's example, not by their words. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to become. To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. The soul needs your recklessness, not your wisdom. Loneliness does not come from having no people about, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. If you are a gifted person, it doesn't mean you got something. It means you can give something away. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Midlife is the time to let go of an over-dominant ego and to contemplate the deeper significance of human existence. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic is alcohol, morphine, or idealism. We were born at a given moment in a given place, and like vintage years of wine, we have the qualities of the year and of the season in which we are born. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Shrinking away from death is something unhealthy and abnormal. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. The whole difficulty lies in creating that meaning. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. In each of us there is another whom we do not know. If an attractive woman is single, it's because she's smarter than everyone else. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Don't hold on to anyone who's leaving, otherwise you won't meet the one who's coming. Don't rush to help those who haven't asked you to, because not everyone who is drowning needs a hand, someone to drown. Most people consider themselves very knowledgeable in psychology, for one simple reason. Psychology for them comes down to what they know about themselves. We hope you enjoyed it as much we did, and started to think a bit more profound about life, to understand things better for a more grateful life, love and wisdom.